What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video I want to talk about the new game-breaking hitting camera that you can use in MLB The Show 21. This meta was found out by J-Rod. I played against him the other day on my stream, one of the top players in the world. I'll show you here in the standings where he is at. If you go over to the World Series, he's always been one of the top players. We played a game the other day. He's 53-6. And I want to make this video so that he gets more exposure and this meta gets more exposure so that you can try it out. It's pretty fun to try out, but he is the founder of it. Make sure you go subscribe to his YouTube channel and make sure you go follow him on Twitch. Very entertaining, great player to watch if you want to get better. And like I said, he found this meta out, and now I'm going to make this video to show you what it is. So basically what it does is it's a zoom function on the PlayStation 5. I don't know if it's on PS4 and I don't know if it's on Xbox, but I do know it's on PS5. And I was messing around with it a little bit in Road to the Show. And in this video, what we're going to do is I'm going to go and play on All-Star. It looks like we just got the Craig Biggio as well. I'm going to go play on All-Star and I'm going to go play on Legends so you can take a look at it. And I'm going to explain the functions of it. And the one other thing that J-Rod didn't talk about in his video is you can actually use it for pitching as well to make pitching easier. So we're going to take a look at it and explain what it is. So first of all, the first thing you got to do is you hit the PlayStation button, right? You go to home, you go up to the settings, and then you go to accessibility, and then you go to the zoom function at the top. All you do with the zoom function, it'll be off by default. All you gotta do is click this and it'll be on. You can see the like pretty much how to use it from here. Like to start the zoom adjustment, you hit the PlayStation button in the square and then you hit X. You can reset the zoom adjustment by hitting O, and this will make a lot more sense earlier or in a second. But basically all you're doing is hitting like the PS button in square, and then you can zoom in, and if you want to take it off, you hit the PS button in square and then you hit O and it goes back out to the normal game. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into a game here versus the CPU on we'll just play a game on All-Star and then we'll play a game on Legend. Not like a whole game, we'll just like take some at bats real quick so that you can see what it's like. So we're gonna go play versus CPU, we're gonna play versus the Orioles. Let's go ahead and make sure it's on All-Star, and we'll play as away, and we'll just take a couple of bats, and I'll kind of like show you some zooming in and zooming out. It's pretty amazing. I would have never thought to do this, honestly, because I did not know this was even a thing that you could possibly do. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing in the world. Like if you're looking for immersion, this is not for you. This is more like something that if you're looking to like dominate and make the game easier, this is probably going to be something that you're going to want to at least know about or have in your arsenal. All right, so we hold the skip here. We got Soriano up. So now I'm going to hit the PlayStation button. I'm going to hit X. See how I zoomed in? And now see how much bigger it is on the strike zone view? It's way bigger. Like you can see the icons way easier. If I want to zoom out, I hit PlayStation button square and I can hit O to zoom out to see everything. You know, you can zoom in, hit X, and you can zoom back out. Hit O. Like it's very simple. It'll take you maybe about like 10 to 15 minutes to get down like the zooming in and the zooming out. Like you can't even see the scoreboard on the right now. It'll take a little bit of time to do that. You can even zoom in a little bit more than this, but I feel like I agree with J-Rod. Like just one time zoom in when you're hitting is like all you need out of the strike zone camera. Any more zoomed in than that, you start to not really be able to see the entire box. Like you can see down in the bottom left hand corner like how zoomed in it is. But you can go zoomed in even more, and I might even go zoomed in even more when I'm pitching. I'll show you that in a second, because you can make that pitching indicator way bigger. So you see right there, like we can see the ball way better. The icons are bigger. That's like the whole point to me of using strike zone, is because really when you think of it about it, like everything that happens in the game is just under. It's almost like, how do I explain this? It's almost like it's an optical illusion, but it's not. It's like just the moving the cursor to the thing and hitting X is like controlling all the animations and all the other stuff that you see on top of the game. The same with the pitching meter. So it's very like, I mean, yeah, I can't see the batter that well, but this is really what's going to make me make or break. You know, this is really what's going to help out with winning games. That time I was over the top, but the ball looks huge, and now my aimer looks huge as well. Here we go. I mean, it's zoomed in. It's much easier. I can't see that. That's all right. I can't see where I'm running. Let me hit that out to zoom out. Some of it's gonna help if you got like a better feel for the game, you've been playing for a long time. Oh, see, you can move that, so be careful in moving that. You don't want to adjust that too much. Now I have it at the bottom. Maybe it might not be too bad, but I don't like that as much. I kind of like when it's centered up. I was trying a little bit with it, like moved down a little bit and moved up, like with that picture over in the left. I'll show you what I mean here. So we'll go ahead and we'll click this in. You see, it starts in the middle, but you can move it down or you can move it up. You can move it left or right with that box in the middle. But I really think what the best is just like what he said too, just leaving it in the middle like this. Just this like one-time zoom, even more zoomed in. Goes to the outside. Just allows you to, it's like scoping in, you know. That time I kind of miss it. I'm kind of feeling like swinging at everything right now just because I'm trying to hit some bombs. And then again, if you want to zoom out, it's very easy. It's not difficult to do it. You don't have to, like, eventually at first you're gonna have to think about what you're doing, but then you don't have to think about what you're doing. All right, so PlayStation button square, then we hit X, we're zoomed in. PlayStation button square, back to this menu, we hit O. Eventually what started happening is I was just like in and out really quickly. So let me show you what I can do with pitching though. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna switch to strike zone 3 for my pitching camera. Strike zone 3, right? So we're a little bit more zoomed out. But what we can do now is we're gonna zoom in and then we're gonna go to switch magnification. We're gonna hit the button again. We're gonna hit square again. And I'm gonna move it up just a little bit so I can see my icon, because what happens is my webcam gets a little bit in the way. So I'm gonna move it up maybe like this, all the way to the top. It doesn't like really let you, like, it's almost like it has 3 tiers, like bottom, middle, and up. So I'm zoomed in twice now for my pitching camera, and look how much bigger like the meter is. All right, so I'm gonna hit X. I'm good now to pitch. I messed up that pitch pretty bad, but look how big the meter is to pitch with. I don't really need to see too much of the bottom part of this when I'm pitching. I just want to see that main icon like really big. And now it's huge, you know, and now it's huge in the middle of the screen. Fielding is going to be a little bit more difficult, but hopefully it'll be zoomed in. I might switch to the high fielding view. I don't know if it'll let me because it takes the home team's preferences. I don't know. Maybe I should, let's see, switch magnification. Maybe I should just even stay in the middle. Yeah, I could just stay in the middle. It's a little bit under my webcam. That's probably the best thing to do. That's probably the best thing to do is just hit zoom twice. You'll be all right on the fielding. You just got to keep in mind like where all the runners are and stuff like that, but you can zoom out on the fly if you want to. See, when he's a little bit taller, that's when it causes me problems because my webcam is literally right in the way of the top part of my monitor up there. But if you want to make the pitching bigger, you can make the pitching bigger as well. Let's go try it out on Legend. See, wow. Then you just hit O and you're back, you know. Just hit O and you're back. The quicker you can get the zoom in and the zoom out figured out, like, that's going to help you out a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and even put on, like, I'm going to put on, let's see, I'm going to put on, like, a wedge so you can see that we're on Legend and everything like that. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, I feel like using this. All right. It's Pitching Rebels 1. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll zoom in. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We need to get it in the middle. Zoom in, hit X. Now this is on Legend. Look how much bigger the PCI looks. It almost feels like you're on All-Star or something like that when you're playing on Legend. See if he will actually throw me a strike, but that's all right. You know, just have a good at bat. Just have a good at bat. Can see so clearly. I can see clearly now. All right, he won't throw me a strike, of course, because we need him to. Perfect. Bounce out real quick if we need to. Bounce back in. Bounce out. Bounce in. Bounce out. See how quickly you can bounce in and out? If you could make it, I mean, it's a little bit much to hit the PlayStation button and the square. Like, if you could make it like the touchpad, do you know how much like nicer this would be? Just the touchpad in, touchpad out. So hopefully maybe there's a way to be able to do that. But man, this makes it easier.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I can keep them on mind that I've got someone on first because I've been playing for so long. You know what I mean? Seeing the ball real well. It's very helpful. Here we go. Outside. Come on, man. Throw a strike. Jorge Lopez. There's a reason the Royals let go of you. Because you're not very good. All right, we pop up there to the left. All right, here we go. It's pretty fun to try out, man. I think it's really going to help out on Legend. Another perfect. Right back up the middle. I think at this point you kind of get the idea, but I do feel like it's real nice. It's real nice. It might make things look pretty strange, you know, as far as how were we even able to get to that? It might make things look pretty strange, but I do feel like this is something that might be taking over because this is a huge advantage to be able to zoom in like that. It really is. And I missed it completely right after saying that, but try it out. Let me know what you think about it. And again, if you watch my video, make sure you go and subscribe to J-Rod. Make sure that you go and follow him because he created this. I'm bringing it to the masses, but I just want you to know about it. You know what I mean? Go drop a like on his video, man. Go drop a like on his video. There goes Jackie. I think that might be gone. Yeah, that is. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, we're gonna end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm gonna record something. I might do like a positional tier list or something like that. I'm gonna rate all the cards or something like that. I want to go see this Biggio. Maybe let's go see this Biggio. I'll end the video with let's go look at Biggio stats real quick. And you know what? We'll zoom back out real fast. Just got to get used to that. All right, let's go see what this Biggio looks like in the shop. He does not have a secondary of catcher, and he's 93, 99, 62, 72, 81 vision. He is what? Not bad, but I don't know. He's okay. Let's see I'm trying to think of everything with like +5. He'd be like 100 over left. 88 speed. This is kind of what happens. Your collection reward 1 year, and then the next year goes down. But at this point, it's not like we're going to see like a 99 Biggio, so this is still a pretty cool card. All right. I love Biggio swing, I gotta say. All right, I'll see you in the next video, all right? Peace out, yo.